Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Communist China. Still just trying to figure out what we're doing. We got plans, but as to whether they work or not, only time will tell. So far it looks like a whole lot of bad stuff. Europe is probably going to refall. That's not great. I'm just hoping we can hold on to enough to survive. So they're all pulling out. We're going to give that region up. Hopefully we can defend this. Just pockets of our own men dying out here in the middle of no man's land. So that's great. But hopefully, with the inundation of a lot of new troops, we can help this line out. Since Soviets are deciding to pull some men back over here. Looks like we're probably going to take the boot back here. This means we might be able to hold this. No reason for you not to try to at least escape. What do we got here? Italy? I think I've done enough damage, Italy. I don't know that I'd want to do more to you here. I mean, but I will. So, I think we can probably clean this up a little bit. Let's give them a single front line, and then assign all these guys to it. So that should help. So we are going to take Turkey back, which is a pretty good thing. Maybe taking out... I don't know, there's so much that we need to take out. So little success we've had thus far. Like, Canada push is going fine. But once we hit the United States, we're going to face some staunch resistance here. Now, hopefully we can get all these units up to the European line before it's too late. This guy did break back through. Yeah, we just need to start pumping them out. Send across 22 dudes, get them set up on the line, keep doing this. And just have the pure manpower there. Alright, so we can get our advanced anti-tank in 70 days. And then we'll attach that to all our units once it starts producing. I think that's going to help us out quite a bit. Hard attack. I think since we added 20-some people, we might be able to do something like that. Doesn't look like it wants to. Well, now they have the line undefended. Let's see if we can do... at least have a planned line. Something like that. Wish I could deploy them closer, but that's not exactly practical. Encryption, that's good. We can move on, get advanced rocket engines maybe. No, I don't think I need that. Most of this is capped. I'll try to get some of that. It might be in our best interest to make some synthetic oil. It's a little bit late. I should have gotten on that long ago if we were going to do it. No reason not to close that. Okay, got these guys landed, and they'll go reinforce. Production is terribly slow. We need 18,000. We need a lot of steel. Definitely running low on that. I'm not sure that all these guys have their orders. That'll help a little bit. That does not help. Should be able to bust through there. I should sync these lines up. So that's all retaken mostly. This is done down here. They should reassign there. Let's make sure that they have a front line. Offensive line. Something like that. Probably not very confident in it. This doesn't seem that beneficial. Like, yeah, we can take them out and then get into Africa, maybe. I could see the benefit in that. That's you guys. Seems like it's basically at a stalemate. Maybe if we could push through Nepal, there'd be another entrance, but I think it would just expand our line unnecessarily. I don't really want to be fighting Greece. I'd rather they were on our side. I think that'd be fairly beneficial. Okay, we're fine so far. I doubt this ship has done much good, huh? Fairly highly experienced. Sea of Japan, there's a potential invasion. They haven't pulled any of that off before, so I'm not too worried about it. I am liking this. This feels fairly positive. Now, which line are you? These guys. Still working on that. We could pull off a ridiculous push to Ottawa. don't really see them in our way. Those guys back out into Europe. Hopefully we can get enough on these lines. Russia's coming back up to help. Well, no real progress so far. I think Canada's nice, but I don't know it's that consequential. I was just mostly hoping to draw enough men away from the United States homeland that we can defeat them in Europe, but so far not taking the bait. Doesn't seem like. Constantly add new men, get them to get across there. Is this undefended? That probably won't work. These are fairly thin here. Not here. I'm not sure why these guys are clumping as one unit. I think I almost have enough of northern Canada to start building up the infrastructure. I don't know what percentage I need. Make sure they deploy to that line. There we go. Move that to the top. Pushing fairly well. Looks like Turkey will be ours again. We do have more men transferring over, and the Soviets are reinforcing us. Wouldn't be able to do without you. Okay. Mao's got a few people here. Oh, we don't have the intel in the North Sea, but we do have it. Okay. Interesting. An invasion of Britain would be mighty fine. Eastern North Sea and then North Sea. It's a mess, I can tell you that much. And have. Seems just like no reason not to go there. Okay. We're about to the United States border here. Now let's get... Who's that all? Oh, there it is. A few more naval bases going here. Get more supplies across. Fairly vital. Alright, we've taken our first steps of continental US. I don't see any reason why you can't clean up this little bit of Canada, so I don't have to worry about it later. You're doing a mad rush to Ottawa, I believe. So I should be getting reinforcements fairly soon. Give them this. Reassign here. Just keep spreading troops out, getting them onto the field. Let's see. We just don't have the intelligence up here to pull this off. It's probably because we have one ship. Might be able to transfer a whole bunch of submarines, but I don't know how advantageous that would be. I like that they're guarding our coast back here. Okay, here's the United States, Mexico. The US is responding over here, which means hopefully they're going to pull back from other theaters. But they seem to still be pretty focused on Iraq. Okay, advanced anti-tank 3. That's going to go ahead and make that a thing at some point. Looks like a lot of these factories are destroyed. Need a lot of carrier fighters, hardly producing any. We only have 12 units of oil in total. That explains a lot. What can we possibly do here? It's probably going to have to come down to nuking people, because I can't really think of another way that I'm going to be able to make this work. But I don't know that we own any air zones properly. We've got Balkans. Do we own any over here? Yes. Well, I wonder if we nuked Iran, maybe? Or maybe even the British Raj, if we can get them to capitulate. That is a ton of units they've got that would all have to be pulled out. Maybe we can work some magic with this? East Germany, close air support with that guy. Then grab a new set of planes here. Let's go from there. No? Fair enough. What is the plan? Is this one? This one. There we go. Close air support, some fighter 2s. Let's get 300 over there. And then we're going to add one of... Hopefully, we've got some bombers. Well, that's not quite enough. We have interwar bombers. Alright. Well, at least we can take their superiority over the region. Over Iran. Hopefully they don't push us completely out of the United States here. Looks like they are reinforcing pretty heavily along their lines. Which isn't ideal. But nothing really is these days, it would seem. Just been thinking here. I mean, what is the likelihood that we win this thing? It doesn't seem very high, but it doesn't necessarily seem low. I mean, we've got so much land to conquer. It would be such a drawn-out war, and it has been. So I'm wondering, is there an alternate way to go about this? Like, how could I do this in such a way as to finish this quicker? I mean, nuking is great. But if you don't own any of the enemy's land, the nuking doesn't do much. Because what it does is you basically get, you know, you hurt their morale and their unity quite a bit, but you also, like, you don't hold anything, you don't have any victory points with which to leverage on that. So it doesn't do as much if you don't have as much. So we would need significant chunks. So we also need air superiority. Now that's fairly hard to come by. I mean, the United States has so many men. That's 584 to 1,000 divisions. I have nothing in that region. I mean, I can, but they're not going to be as well reinforced. They've really got a resource advantage, and that's what we're running into. They have the ability to reinforce all of these lines just by virtue of their homeland not having been touched at all. They're not in any danger at any point during it. Naval bombers, transport planes. I guess we just make a interwar bomber there. I don't think I can necessarily do this with the interwar bomber. Oh, I can. Maybe we can get Afghanistan out. I mean, Afghanistan is out. I mean, Iran. Got plenty of nukes. Let's blow up the whole region. So that shouldn't help their national unity too terribly much. So even from the small amount we have, they're closer towards capitulation. So if Tehran falls, I think that'll be all she wrote. Got 11 more nukes. None of these divisions really seem prepared. I can't import any steel or anything from Soviet Union. They've cut us off from that. Which, I don't know. I don't know if they're getting as much benefit as it is hurting us, but... finish up infrastructure here and here. And I'm going to call that an episode here, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.